Hey everybody, Dr. Nicholas Perna, professor of voice and voice pedagogy at Mississippi College. I wanted to hop on today to tell you about the process that I've gone through to set up our lab computers to be able to route audio from one program to another program on a Windows machine. If you're a Mac user, you probably know by now that there's a very powerful program for Mac called Loopback that works very well for routing audio, but Windows audio doesn't usually play quite as nicely as Mac audio does, just because of, from one standpoint, the way the operating system itself processes the audio signal. But there are programs out there that will help you. And I wanted to show you today this program called Voicemeeter, which is up on my screen right now, which I've set up here in the MC Music Department Voice Lab on our lab computers. And let's say you were teaching a voice pedagogy course and you wanted to send Madde signal to Voce Vista, or you wanted to send a YouTube signal to Voce Vista, or you were teaching a Zoom lesson and you wanted to have your system audio capturing and your mic capturing so you could record both at the same time on some other sort of recording device. You could use this program to capture both and send that as a source. So let's take a look at how you would set this up. For the first thing you would want to do is go to your web browser, and you could just type in Voicemeeter. And it will lead you to this page, but this is the page. It's a product by VB Audio. It is what they call donationware. It is a free program, but I went ahead and gave them the €15 suggested donation once I knew that the program worked. It seemed like a good, worthwhile investment in helping them continue developing the program. You can use either of these to download either the exe file directly or a zip package. I went ahead and did the zip download. You may need administrator access on your computer to do this. If you're on a campus that has very heavy security, you might need someone from IT to help you install a program. Or you can go down in Windows to this Make Me Admin button, and that may give you enough access to be able to download and install the program. It installs like a normal Windows program. Once you install it, it will prompt you to restart your computer. So once you install Voicemeeter, go ahead and restart your computer. When you do restart, you're going to want to go to your system settings, and you want to click Sound, and then you'll want to open your sound control panel. In your sound control panel, you'll want to make sure that your speakers that you want to use, in this case I'm going through my interface, are enabled, but you'll want to make Voicemeeter your default device. Then you'll want to go to your recording, make sure your microphone is enabled. In this case I'm using my audio box that's right here on the desk. But make sure that Voicemeeter is your default audio device. Okay, this will allow you to send system audio and your microphone both into one signal. Okay, once you have that set up, you should start seeing, if you have Voicemeeter open, so make sure Voicemeeter's open, you should see your mic causing your meters to go up and down. I have mono selected on mine because the audio box only sends one channel of audio. So if you want it to be in both channels, just click the mono button. If you need to mute, so there you go. In this hardware input, you have to make sure that your correct thing is selected. Okay. Now you'll have a WDM option, an MME option. I have only had success with the audio box with the ME option. So if yours works with the WDM option, that's great. You might want to play with both. In the hardware out option up here, you could select two different ones if you wanted to have something that was going to headphones, something else that was going to speakers, or two different devices, that's fine. but I just chose my MME option, again with the audio box. That was all that was working. Make sure it's selected. And then to confirm that things are working, you could just, for example, go to a YouTube video. This is just one of my own videos. And when you start playing it, you'll see the meter of the system audio start going, which I can turn up and down and vary. You can also help balance your signals. And so that's how you get your system audio in, and it will appear in your virtual input. Let's close out of this. Now that becomes important. Let's say that we were trying to send Madde to Voce Vista. Now you could of course use the sound generator that's built into Voce Vista Video, but maybe you don't have Voce Vista Video. Maybe you have, you know, the older versions of Voce Vista 3.4.3 or what have you. I'd recommend upgrading. But let's say that you wanted to play a Madde signal. Just gonna turn this up a little bit. And there's our Madde signal. That's something resembling my ah vowel. And then let's say I wanted to send it to Voce Vista. Just so in Voce Vista, hit F10, and that will bring up your recording. Make sure that your input device is set to Voicemeeter. Make sure your playback device is as well. Click OK, and then hit record. And now both my mic signal and Madde are both going into Voce Vista. Cool? And you'll notice it back in Voicemeeter, system sound. I could turn You get the idea. Forgive all the background noise here in the room. We've got a huge air conditioner that blows into this room constantly. If you'd like to donate to the Mississippi College Music Department Voice Laboratory, I now have a link that you could do that and help us buy a sound chamber. That would be great. Thanks. But anyway, if you found this video helpful, that's how you would run here on a PC your signal into Voce Vista. And I hope that maybe you have found this little tutorial helpful. And if you have any questions, you can reach me, nkperna@mc.edu. And I hope you'll consider joining us this Friday for Vocal Fry Season 5 premiere on August 27th, 2021, with a big announcement and a wonderful surprise guest. Talk to you guys later. Peace.